Sit back and relax for an evening with the Thamesmen.
Hello,
George.
how we doing?
Yeah, all right. Loving your hair.
Yeah, I had a haircut.
Which one?
That one.
Yeah, nice. It looks a lot better. You should do the George product range.
What hair care?
Yeah, George hair care.
It gives you a gentle lather, then rinses out completely. It leaves no deposits in your hair. All it leaves in your hair is your hair.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah. You could do with some, really. You know?
Hair?
Yeah.
It's called a wig, bitch. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Thamesmen. And on that, my beautiful follicles are here. I'm Alex from San Francisco.
I'm George. I'm in Los Angeles. But we are from the River Thames.
We are from the River Thames. That's why the Thamesmen are you are a river rat.
Mm-hmm.
And you're here. Join the community. We've been doing some great music recently. And so basically the whole format is this. You suggest, we have a long list of tracks, or we go through and listen, and then we rate them. It's as simple as that, isn't it?
And we might talk a bit too much as well.
Oh, yeah. If you really want to learn something, there's there's much better things on YouTube. Don't stay here. If you want if you want good banter, probably don't stay here either. But if you kind of want, a
bit of a mishmash, what we call low budget entertainment television.
It's very low budget, very light entertainment TV. Yeah.
And please subscribe, join in anytime you like.
Yeah. We got a lot of good stuff coming up, including Metallica. There you go. I can't wait for it. I tell you, I'm going to go and see them. But I'll tell you about that after this track.
Oh, God. Keep me waiting.
Sabaton.
Oh, really?
Where are they from, Sabaton?
They are from, where are they? Holland, aren't they?
Are they Swedish? You see,
they're Swedish, I think.
It's education.
We know it. We know they're Swedish. We know they're Swedish. Sorry.
Yeah, well, why do you say Holland then?
Because I was confused as ever.
Shall we get the map out and see how near that
is? Now we've offended everyone again with getting our countries wrong. So
it's all Europe. When you're in America, right? I'm American, says George. All right. But it used to really annoy me, but now I'm American in California. I get it now. And when they used to go, where are you going on vacation? You go, I'm going to Europe. It's like a place, right? It's not a freaking place, right? Europe is made up of lots of little countries and they all speak different language. But Americans just say, I'm just off to Europe.
Yeah.
And also, I do apologize. Because America is such a vast place and a beautiful country that we live in, but it's a vast place with vast distances. When they go to Europe, you say, where in Europe are you going? They go, well, I'm going to go for 1 day in Portugal, 2 days in Belgium, 3 days I'm going to go to Scotland, and then I might go down to Morocco. And you go, but in Europe. You go, no, I don't care. We're only going there for the day, and then we're going back to Ireland.
You're driving on the wrong side of the road.
I realize that, honey. I'm also on the wrong side of the car.
I have forgotten about England. And when I went last back, I went on a train. Remember them?
Yeah.
And do you remember how you were on a local provincial doors? And there I was in a train with my big American bag, huge bag like a Cadillac, 2 of them actually, because I was there for at least 2 days. Yeah. And I forgot, how do you open a train door in England?
On the old train window, and you have to reach out. And
the train's moving. You whip your head out, and you have to reach around. And while you're leaning on the door, pop it open. It's just like.
But then it's got that really steep steps, and then you've got these huge bags,
Yes.
And then you've got like 10 seconds to get off before the bloody thing starts moving again. And you're like, no, I'm not off yet. I haven't got my bags.
And my bags were embossed with my initials, and they're matching and everything. And I've got my big belt buckle. It's just like, Jesus, I've just come from America. I'm starving.
Yeah, well, they don't have trains in America, really, do they? So, not
anyway, back to Sabaton before we lose it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sabaton are an amazing band. They're kind of Swedish Dutch. From Sweden, and they take a historical war stories, movies, stongs. Stongs are Swedish. Right?
Stongs.
No, they're not Swedish. They help you go through the snow, and they're metal rods that you put down your legs, and they're called stongs.
No, they're not.
No.
Really?
Anyway, they take Swedish, they take war song stories and they make a song about it.
Yeah,
and this is a new song. It's called the Unkillable Soldier.
And I understand this has just come out, and it's off their new album, which is going to be out soon. So yeah.
May I just point something out? Is unkillable a word?
Obviously, because it's written down there at the bottom of the screen.
I know it's written there, but you're either killable or you're not killable. I've never heard anyone say he was unkillable. But they are they are Swedish. I do get it. It probably does rhyme with something. Yeah. But I've never heard anyone say, "Oh my God, that spider was unkillable." Maybe it is
immortal.
Immortal.
Well, that was more gods. Gods were immortal, weren't they?
My love is immortal.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Let's do it.
Excellent. We love Sabaton. Sabaton's been brilliant.
Yes, absolutely. Sorry, let me just kill that. Okay. All right. I am lined up now. So professional.
Okay. Good headphones.
Count me in, big boy.
3, 2, 1, go.
Just and mud, so Belgium and Ireland with war in his blood, leading the charge into hostile barrage. I sang, he was made for the front line. Studied law with a thirst for war, fought in Africa once and more. Back in Europe, then straight to France, he's joining the Allied advance. Through the Somme and the Devil's Wood, all the battles that he withstood. Born a soldier, enjoy the war. He always kept coming for more. Never die, shot through the eye. Never surrender, however they try. How they try, shot through the eye. He'll never die. At the edge of madness, in a time of sadness, when a mortal soldier finds his home. Thrown under fire, of a church and wire. No fear of death is unshakable. In the battles when he was shot, kept on fighting and never stopped. In a Roscambre, Passchendaele, ignoring his wounds, he prevailed. Save the day, he'll never stray, facing the foes that are coming his way. Come his way, he'll never stray, saving the day. At the edge of madness, in a time of sadness, when a mortal soldier finds his home. Under fire, of a church and wire, force for the warrior.
So that dude just refused to die.
I have a funny feeling he might have gone to my school.
Well, he wasn't in great shape.
I think before.
Well, hopefully he wasn't teaching physical education, because he was shot in the face, the head, the stomach, the ankle, the leg, the hip, and the ear. He was blinded in the left eye, survived 2 plane crashes, tunneled out of a prison of war camp, and tore off his own bloody fingers when the doctor decided to amputate them. Describing his experiences in the First World War, he wrote, "Quite frankly, I had enjoyed the war."
That's what it says on that last picture.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
What do you mean he was at your school?
I tell you what, let me look it up real quick. Can I look it up real quick? And can we just take because we want to talk about this song, but let's just quickly go over to the weather center, and then I just going to quickly look it up. How about that? Would that be all right?
Yep. Bang. As you can see, it's going to be hot, and wet. Good if you're with a woman, but bad if you're having a barbecue. Daddy Galaxy. Weatherman to the stars. Well?
He did.
No.
Yes, he did.
The oratory?
Yeah. So the school I went to was not that I am, but it was a Catholic school, and it was like one of the few Catholic schools or public schools in England. And so Carton de Wiart, as he was known, was a Roman Catholic. And I'm just reading it here. And he was sent to English boarding school, and it was the Oratory School, which was founded by John Henry Newman. And then he went on to Balliol College in Oxford. So Oxford is another just down the road from us. But yeah, so he was I knew the name somewhere, but yeah. So that we made a stern stuff from our school.
Oh, you think so? You think you lot have made the stern stuff?
Yeah, we're indestructible.
Jack Churchill.
What? Who's he?
Well, he's a British army officer in the Second World War who went to war with a longbow and bagpipes. And he was named Fighting Jack Churchill. And his motto was, any officer who goes into action without a sword is improperly dressed. He killed the last known German. He killed him with a longbow. Last known injury of a soldier killed by a longbow in a war was by Jack Churchill. Apparently, he was hiding behind a hedge and he popped up with a longbow and shot him. Can you imagine that poor German? What? Just like he's there. He's got his gun. He's got a tank, and some Jack Churchill popped up with a longbow. He actually went into battle with a longbow and bagpipes, and so he survived.
Are you related to this guy?
I'm not saying I'm not allowed to say any of our names, but you know what I mean. But yeah, but Mad Jack.
Well, that makes sense then, doesn't it? I think you probably were related to him. Then.
There you go. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's absolutely how bizarre that you watched. You watched that video and there it is, huh?
Yeah, no, I mean, unbelievable. Just while we had the weather, I did read some. I mean, it was the list of injuries is insane.
It is insane.
Absolutely. I mean, he started getting injured in the First Boer War, and then
and carried on from there.
Carried on getting wounded, on and on from there. So, yeah.
Oh, thank God there was a war. The only thing he could do would be that or be a politician.
Oh, yeah, probably all of the above. But yeah, so
let's take a quick break for the ads, and then we'll come back and actually talk about the song.
That's a good idea. Let's do that.
All right. See you after the adverts.
Don't talk back.
It's elegant. It's exciting. It's exclusive. It's fun. It's sophisticated. It's Zachary's. Share the fantasy.
Don't just think about a fantasy tonight. Pick up the phone and call the Fantasy Girls. We never let you down. You'll always get a different girl and fantasy every time you call. Hot, hot fantasy in the privacy of your own home. Totally private and strictly confidential. Let us make your dream come true tonight. Call a fantasy girl in your area now. Just $10 a call for adults only.
The Taste of India. Experience the taste of India.
The Regency Tandoori Restaurant. Private functions catered for. Takeaway service available.
Don't talk back.
Okay.
Welcome back. All right, so that song was actually one of my favourite from their recent songs they've done. I thought it was brilliant. The guitar solo, guitar solo was great, and also I love the at one point like the choir came in and as well, and it was a killer track. It was brilliant.
I think you see, I need to have another listen because I think you're better at listening to the music. I get carried away with the videos. The videos are so good. They put so much production into them, but I end up like watching them fascinated. I'm listening to the song, obviously, but I'm not as 100% focused as I think you are for some reason. I like maybe it's a visual audio thing or something like that. But so I could. It was a great song. Love the song, but I think I need to hear it again, maybe without the video.
I love the video. Where did they get that ambulance from? And also, I mean, I know why he wanted to get injured.
Because that nursey. That's
nursey.
a very naughty nursey. That
naughty. I've read Vera Brittain, that book about her being a nurse, and I don't think she looked like that.
Probably not. I don't imagine Florence Nightingale looking like that either. Really, do you? I think a bit more buttoned up. Probably.
You think he was going there on purpose for nursing? He would heal, and he'd be in. He's like, oh, I need nursey to chop my arm off, and he would run off.
You've been shot in the groin again?
No, just missed, just left a bit, just like
Yeah, I'm sure some shrapnel's down there. Have a look. Check it out.
Not sure if it's working, nursey. Just like, let's not head off into that. Anyway, let's go back to the track. I thought, do listen to the track again. It was one of the stronger tracks. And also, when the lead singer sings, he sounds Scottish. He's not. He's
that's true, isn't it?
Got the heart, and all that stuff.
That's the Dutch influence, I think.
Well, yeah,
I know I'm joking, people. I know he's not Dutch. Okay.
He is Dutch.
Swedish
Dutch.
Don't go back there again. You're gonna wind up a lot of people,
Let's do Wanger or Banger and see what sort of banger. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's
Bang or Wanger time.
No, it's Wang or Banger. Bang or Wanger.
Wang or Banger.
Cue the music. All right.
Before we get to that, I've just read one more fact about him, which is like brilliant. And it says here, he enjoyed sports, especially shooting and pig sticking. What's pig sticking?
Well, I would have thought it's just having a stick and just sticking it into the pig. I mean, who wouldn't enjoy that?
Vegetarians, maybe?
Well, it depends. I mean, it could be
rights people.
There's two types of pig sticking.
Are there? You're an expert on pig sticking?
Yes. There's the tethered league and the untethered league.
We're going to run after it.
Yeah. And so, for the younger athlete, they like to start on the tethered. Right. And ladies as well do the tethered league. And then not these days. And then I wish I hadn't said that as well. And then I've dug myself a big old hole. Anyway, I'm only kidding everyone. Right.
Okay. Anyway, I think we'll go. Let's forget about the pig sticking. Maybe if anyone knows what pig sticking is, put it down here. But let's get on with it. Banger or wanger, sir?
Banger.
Banger. Of course, it's a banger. It's huge. Banger.
Dutch banger.
Dutch banger.
No, not Dutch.
You know, we're not Dutch. We know it's not Dutch.
What sort of banger do you think?
I think it's an indestructible banger.
It's an unkillable banger.
Unkillable banger.
It's an unbanger banger.
Banger. Unkillable banger.
Is there such a word as unkillable?
Yes, because it exists there. He was.
I know, but they're Dutch Swedish people, and it's not their first language, and it just might rhyme with something. But I have never heard anyone say
it's unkillable.
It's unkillable. It sounds like a type of whale.
Type of whale? Unkillable whale?
They roam up in the Nordics.
You are definitely on something tonight. Your imagination has run wild with you.
Listen, there are not many numbers left. They're
only found in the Baltic Sea.
Yes,
and behind in the canals of Amsterdam.
And they roam in pods of 4, and that's the problem, because the gestation period of an unkillable calf is at least 9 months. And when you've got a pod of 4 and you've got to feed that much, that's why they don't breed so much. And that's why the unkillable whale is actually an endangered species now.
You heard it here first. That's all I can say.
So, what sort of banger did we arrive at?
Unkillable banger.
Unkillable banger.
Unkillable banger. Yeah. So.
All right. Well,
brilliant.
I think you, in honour of your classmate, should go and stab yourself in the eye.
Well, it was. It was a few. It's like a century before I was at school, but that's okay. You know. So.
Yeah. So I reckon some of the food they served up would still be.
Probably the same food. It was just like reheated.
Yeah, bring it back.
It was truly terrible food.
I went to the junior school with you of that school, and the food there was disgusting. I still can't eat fish now from it.
Oh, I still can't eat pears, tin pears. Oh,
the freaking plums in custard, and they used to flip upside down, and we called them turtles. Disgusting, you know.
There was one day they had a food riot where it got so bad at one point. It was like really bad, and it was like, I don't know how it happened, but it was like this big refectory. Everyone's sitting out or across the tables, trays. It was like 300-400 boys and food, and someone just said, "I'm not eating this." Whatever, picked up their tray and threw it in the air.
Fantastic.
And then everyone did. And it was just trays and cutlery everywhere. And then everyone ran out. And then there was a whole investigation about how bad the food was. And they actually fixed it. And they actually got it better after that.
The little prep or the main
Mamo.
I was going to say. But there was one word that did redeem it, and that's eggy fried bread.
Oh, eggy fried bread. Yeah,
eggy fried bread. Eggy fried bread. Anyway. Right, everyone. Well, thank you for joining us. If you could like and subscribe, and we'll take you through more of the English boarding food selection, because it's information like this you wish you hadn't watched.
It's been a bizarre evening. Like, I don't know, like strange. Anyway,
maybe we're near death.
Do you think so? Or just exhausted and lost our minds? Maybe.
We're just hanging on to eggy fried bread. That's the only thing.
Do you remember Gabs, the tea?
Don't drag everyone through.
Gabs made a great cup of tea.
Who did?
Gabs. Do you remember Gabs? Gabs was a tea lady. She pushed the cart, the big urn of tea, and you had your tea.
I know. Yeah. I know. We're only like 8 years old, and we had a tea trolley come round. You know. I know. How English is that?
It was the best.
Children.
That's how you learn to stand a bullet in the eye.
What, from Mags, the tea lady?
Gabs.
Oh,
Gabby.
I called her Mags all these years.
No, Gabby, the tea lady, I think it was.
All right.
Calm.
Take care, everyone. I'm very sorry about this. We'll see you soon.
It's a bit of a train wreck.
We're going to reminisce more about English food. Take care.
See you on the flip side.